What did you do?
Yeah.
I hit something.
It says re-meeting or consent.
That is yours.
All this new stuff is.
I'm out of here.
Okay,
Can't tell you what to
Greg,
do.
There you go.
you ready to go?
All right, we will call the July Recreation Association Board of Directors regular board meeting to session at 9:31. Pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kelly. Greg Lewis.
Here.
Jay.
Here.
Audrey.
Here.
You call me yet? Sorry.
Greg Vitale.
I'm here, having audio problems.
Yeah, Greg Vitale.
Here.
And Kirsten.
Here.
Okay, thank you. We have a quorum.
Did it leave? Did you leave? Yeah, Kelly, I'm trying to see who is 815, the 815 phone number on there. John, do they have to identify themselves or?
No.
No? Okay.
Is there anyone, would anybody have any public comments today? Hearing none, we'll move on to general functions. Number one, motion to accept treasurer's report.
So move, Gina Hassett.
You got your hand raised too, for whatever reason.
I don't see that.
Isn't that her?
Oh, her hand is raised, but she took it down.
Second it. Greg Lewis. Any comments or questions regarding the treasurer's report?
No.
Okay, roll call, please. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Audrey. Yes. Gina.
Yes.
Greg Vitale.
Yes.
Kirsten. Kirsten.
Sorry, I forgot I was on mute. Yes.
Greg Lewis.
Yes.
And Jay.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Moving on to payment of bills, can I have a motion for the approval of accounts payable in the amounts of $113,255.19, which may include lodging and travel expenses?
I'll make that motion.
Any comments or concerns or questions regarding the accounts payable?
I just want to let you guys know that we're back up in staff. That's why it's getting back to normal pre-COVID. That, you know, payroll was about 60,000 of that, so 70,000 of that. So just to let you know that we are up and running and we're bringing in income as well. So we're just trying to really monitor that and stay under our budgeted areas that we started early, so we don't run out at the end. So.
Everybody's full.
Look on the survey.
Grab another. Yes, the Amex is in the credit card. The Amex is in the folder under the credit card stuff where you can see all of that. Obviously,
I missed it this one.
okay. It's, okay. All right, so I will make sure that that's updated and you guys get a copy of that, but the Amex is in there in the folder.
Can we do a roll call then for the payment of bills?
Sure. Gina,
Yes.
Greg Vitale,
Yes.
okay. Kirsten,
Yes.
Greg Lewis, Audrey, yes, and Jay.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Are there any other special guests today?
No, there's no other special guests. If you, there's no special guests.
Anything under communications? It's a June 15th, 2021.
Gina
I'll
Hassard, so
second
moved.
that. Greg Vitale.
That motion?
I'm sorry, our internet is not very stable right now.
How fun was it when we were all remote?
Yeah, I know.
Any questions or any comments regarding the minutes? Okay. we'll do a roll call.
Greg Vitale,
Yes.
Didn't hear you.
Kirsten,
Yes.
okay. Greg Lewis,
Yes.
Audrey, yes. Gina,
Yes.
and Jay.
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, so we'll move on to staff and community reports. Hi, Kelly. No, you're fine.
No, we should know that.
Yeah, at
9:30 now.
Yep. 9:39.
So my report, facility, our sensory pad on the path around, I'd love for you guys to go check that out, was installed. There was some minor mistakes from the company, but they're gonna come and fix it, and we are getting actually $5,000 worth of material for the fix, and we only have to pay an extra $2,000 to get something extra. So it was some custom pieces that we had on, so we're gonna get more out of it than we paid for, which is exciting. So go check it out. It just gives you some opportunity to do some free play out on the park without you just be creative play, and just the fitness portion is up now. The other stuff was really expensive, and we'll probably wait and see how this one goes before we get more stuff. But we were able to get a little bit of the stuff wanted in the second phase in this phase, because they're making a mistake and they have to come out anyway. So, which is exciting. The Hawk Effect right now, if you look online, we've raised over, as of today, we've raised over $2,100, almost 22,000. There's a $10,000 check that's going to be posted this month, which is exciting. One parent had a Google match, which was awesome. So we got an extra 10 grand going into that, and we will definitely be okay, in good shape when we have to pay that, pay a portion of our 85 for that bond in September. We pay that? Yeah, so we'll be good. So we cut that down a little bit. So it's exciting that we have some more money to do other things. And that was all, our parents did a phenomenal job of just putting that out there and raising money for us to do that. And that was an initiative brought on by them. And we're excited that that has raised at least $30,000, which is awesome. And if you know, we did that when we were building the building, and we raised about 50,000. So in in a pandemic to raise 30, I think we did pretty well with that. So that was a well received. We're going to go in there and pick something and donate to however you feel you want to donate to programs or the building and things like that. We received another $10,000 from Eileen Andrews Foundation. That's where we paid for some of the sensory path with. So we had $10,000 from the Eileen Andrews Foundation. Our youth program put in some, and then we got 500. We also received $3,000 from my mother and in Brion. She gets 2 cents for every penny she donates. So she donated 1,000, so we got 3,000, which is awesome. And that is going to go help the wheelchair softball team get to the World Series. So thank you, Mom. Our foundation, the golf outing, is the August 13th date was sold out. We opened up another golf outing August 20th to accommodate the demand. We are looking for golfers and baskets. I think we currently have 5 foursomes. When I wrote this, I think we're up to like 7 or 8. We will get more. We know we will get more. I just have a whole bunch of people that will that's going to get foursomes as well. They're just late on the draw. There's a lot of golf going on right now with a lot of different organizations. So they just have to figure that out. Grants submitted this month. The Hozinga Foundation for $10,000, Alan D. F. Clara G. Bates Foundation for 5, Max Goldberg Foundation for 3,000, and Harry Bessie Rosenberg Charitable Trust for another 10,000. So those were submitted this month. And then you have the Kindful report that kind of has broken down as of June. It's kind of weird how it reports. So as of June 30th, how much is in each fund that we have set up. So it's working that we have it out there that people get to just designate where they want the money to go, and they just put it in there. It sends them the letter. If you want to try it out, you can just go to LWSRA.org and then you can just want to put a card in there, just pay for something, and then you can see how a receipt will come to you, and you can put it for your taxes.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works. Yeah, I mean, you get everything, so we don't have to do any back end stuff. So it's actually an awesome tool that we have. So if you want to try that, I can help you. Angelo can help you out in front. You can get your if you want to make a donation. Yeah. We still
see for myself.
Yeah.
So wait, so these grants,
Yes.
are we doing them or is this grant seeking?
These grant seekers.
For all of it?
Yes.
This alien?
Yep. So we paid them. So we got a deal from them for this year because I really, during the pandemic, I didn't really know. And she said, well, I'll give you half off, which we, typically the work is about 10 grand. Years past, we paid 10 grand and we only got about 10 grand with them all combined. So I was like, it's a wash. However, this year she did it for 5 and we got that 10,000. I think we got another one. So yeah, we got that. Yeah.
We haven't gotten these other ones
Right.
yet.
But if she gets any of already on top because we already got the 10 from Eileen Andrews, and I think that's the largest we've ever gotten from them. And she always says, trust the system. And I'm like, it's hard to trust when you're paying somebody and it's like a gamble. So, but this time it panned out. We got 10. So we are on top. Her next payment was last month. I think it's coming. I think we got to pay the other 2,500, but I think it worked out really well this time. And I think she's always said that if you just stay in there, you'll move to the top of the list to some of these others. And we did without Eileen Andrews. I think before the highest we got from them was 3,000. So, so it's a lot of people have money, a lot of people can give it away, but they just have to find a good cause to give it away.
How long have we been with her?
We took a break. So we had her probably about 10 years ago, and then we stopped using her. And then we came back about 3 years ago. And then last year we didn't use her because I just didn't see that we're gonna have it. And then we brought back doing some stuff. We tried to do it in-house and it just didn't, it wasn't working. Might as well give it to somebody that really,
And you had the full-time marketing
Yeah.
position, you didn't do it. and,
Right.
you know.
mhm, but give it to somebody that really, this is what they do. It worked out for us on our behalf, and I'm hoping to get some of these other ones, and that would be fantastic if we can just get some of those. QuickBooks, we're still evaluating if QuickBooks will work for LWSRA. We're meeting with a third party that implements QuickBooks software. Marie and her are gonna get together and kind of see what best works for us and how we do our accounting and how we do our fund accounting, and make sure we can deliver reports and things that the agency wants. So I'll be researching some other SRAs and park districts that have QuickBooks. Not a lot of SRAs do their books like we do our books, which we do it like, like in Lennox in the park district with the fund accounting. Most SRAs do just one, they just do one budget like we did a long time ago. So just trying to figure out if it'll work for us and how it will work. So we're still moving forward with that. On June 9th, I attended a Green Mountains conference. It was one of our participants, his mother is on the board, and she brought in a speaker. So I got to go to Denver. Yes, I got to go to Denver and speak about LWSRA and all SRAs and the benefits of therapeutic recreation and cooperatives. So, I really didn't know how that was going to pan out because I was speaking to kids, practitioners, and parents. So they were all in one room. So you kind of get your feel. But this little girl came up to me afterwards and said, that was the best one yet. I think she told everybody that, but it made me feel good because I was nervous. I talk in front of people all the time, but I was nervous just when I went in and said, oh, about 30 people. I went in and the room was as big as the gym or longer and more people. And I was like, oh boy, 2 screens on either side. I was like, oh boy, this is real. But awesome just to see people coming up and they don't have the services that we have in Illinois, and we take for granted that we have SRAs, but Texas, New York, they all came up to be in the park field. It was park districts there, and they're like, we would love to have something like this. How do we do it? And I just try to give them a simple blueprint to say, this is how you do it. You go to the park district next to you, and you try to just do programming together. That's the first step. So just kind of gave them some couple hints of how to do it. And it was very exciting that I had got to put LWSRA on display in Denver. So it was nice. So I did that. The park grand opening was held, it was supposed to be held on July 15th, but we rescheduled it to this Thursday. We're really excited. And I did want to thank the New Lennox Community Park District team for their partnership and support with this event. We have a lot of strong professionals that is going to put off a really outstanding event Thursday, and we hope everybody listening or everybody here can attend and see some of the things that we did. Bring your boards. If they haven't seen LWSRA, you can do that. I know you have to register, but you just won't be able to eat till the end if your boards come, but we would love to see everybody here to support the partnership that we have in the building and there. So Rotary, I don't know if you heard, but I am the president of our Rotary Club in Tinley, Frankfurt. We went back in person. They will be sponsoring the Zumba out here. They have a Zumba lady at the grand opening on Thursday. And they will also be supporting an LWSRA and SSSRA picnic on September 26th. We are trying to do more things together with SSSRA to we have a cooperative agreement. However, that's just on paper. We want to do things together, utilize our resources, our staff, because we are duplicating some of the services. So if we could figure out how to bring that together, that we're doing some of those together, that'd be better for the community and everybody, the whole community. So it's kind of what we're thinking right now for them. So that picnic is going to be September 26th, and that's going to be at Heck Park.
Yes.
Heck Park, yes, and Mokina. So it's kind of, I think it's Tinley address is Mokina Park, if I'm correct. I don't know, it's a lot of little carve outs in Frankfurt and Mokina like that. So we wanted to get a neutral place where everybody feels welcome, that it's not more LWSRA than it's not more South Suburban. So that's it. My upcoming events here on July 31st through August 1st, we have the wheelchair softball tournament. If you guys can come, we'd like our board president to throw out the first pitch if you can. And if everybody wants to come and just check it out, we have tons of volunteers. So you can just drive by and watch some wheelchair softball and check it out. It'll be good. Okay. I just had a side thought. And on August 2nd to the 6th, I will be on vacation. I'm leaving my computer here. So that is going to be a first. I'm excited about that. And August 11th to 15th is the Wheelchair Softball World Series that we'll be leaving for. So that is my report. Any questions? We're just going to Michigan. So I'm just going to go and to still the Silver Dollar Beach or something like that. Yeah, just go out there and relax on the beach. And, yeah, that's it. That's it. Wherever I'm leaving my phone and everything, and it's recorded. I am logging out for a couple of days because I need it. So
Just so you know, I'm out of town on the 31st
okay,
through the 7th, so if somebody else wants to.
Vice President,
When is this?
The 31st.
31st to the 1st.
I think I'm good.
Okay, and
31st through the 1st.
yeah, we'll stop the game at any point to do the first pitch. It doesn't matter. It could be when you show up. We'll just
August 31st?
yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, we'll be there. July 31st. Yeah, you don't have to be there.
Car appointment, what time?
The games are from 8 to like 8 p.m. on that Saturday.
Oh, okay, so we can definitely fit it all
You
in.
got a window.
Okay, we'll talk.
Should I tell them?
What?
Well, the mayor and I showed up, I think it might have been the first one,
Oh, yeah, and
it was the Cubs and
Yeah.
Lincoln, right?
mhm.
And there was a plant deployment. And the chairs went flying, shoes went flying. I mean, it was, unbelievable. The mayor's eyes about popped out. And then everybody's helping each other get back together, you know, as the game went on. I was like, holy crap. It was very aggressive.
Yeah.
They had a good time.
It is really awesome. And Jay, who spoke at that one meeting, he is loving it. We were down this season with players having surgery and everything. But he president that, you know, is in town because we're down to like a couple guys because people had surgeries or, you know, COVID. So he really wanted to do it, and he raised like almost $1,500 to go to nationals. So I was like, all right, I gotta kick everybody in the butt to get going to do some stuff. So but if he wouldn't have showed up through the door, we probably wouldn't have had a season this year because I was like, we put in a lot of work. Tammy, Mac, everybody, just to make the budget work and figure out how we're gonna find the money. All season usual is big, and we can kind of, but funnel the extra into softball to make that. But we've done really well. The club raised money for their plane ticket, their hotel, everything. They've raised money for all of that stuff. So we're just trying to figure out now is raising more money for the once we land the ground transportation, because we have to get vehicles are really high right now. Everybody's gouging. So guys, they're doing good. They're still raising. They're going to raise all the way up until the last day, and then we'll make it happen.
Where's it at?
Biloxi, Mississippi. Yeah, so it's in Biloxi, Mississippi. And I'm going to do a budget with Tammy and see where we at and see how much we still have to raise. But we should be relatively close to our goal of making everything good. Yeah, we did an out of district fee this year. So all of the players that are out of district played extra, and the people in district paid the regular price. So we are moving forward in that direction, and it's just been really very helpful to just do this exercise. And we have some, it's going to help out with all of our goals. Trying to figure out how we're going to develop that model of getting people to nationals and without hurting the bank. So because all of them are really expensive. So even though Special Olympics say they're free, they're not really free to us. You know, we love them, but we have staff to pay and all of that. But a lot of parents don't really get that end of everything. Okay, so that's my report. Any more questions? All right. Go on to you, Melissa.
Marketing and public relations. So we kind of talked about the golf outings. If you guys have any golfers, I think that's probably the most important part at this time. It also is my birthday, if anybody wants to come out and golf with me on that day. It's my birthday party, I'm saying. Nadine's also doing play pals, which is really cool. So what she's trying to do that age event, and that's actually this Saturday. So basically, we're meeting at the park. We're going to do some playground play, and then the parents can kind of meet each other and talk. So we're not only serving the young population, but we're trying to give the parents that a little bit of support. We start our programs at 3 this way. So she is going to run those, I believe, once a month as we continue on. Just to try to get those younger people in the door. There is 2 2-year-olds signed up, so pretty excited about that. So we're getting them in super young.
Can we talk about how that started first though? Like every time we go out to the park, we see a new family that we've never seen before. Like if we just sit out there for a minute that never knew and don't even know what's in this building. So we were like, okay, let's figure out something so they know we're here and what it is. So that's where it came about. So
Hey, Keith.
awesome. Yeah.
That being said, is there a better opportunity for a sign or some kind of a literature holder out on the playground that would educate families, or a QR code post that would, you know,
Yeah,
guys could be out there all
that's on our to-do list. That's on our to-do list, is trying to figure out what we're going to put out there to say, hi, we're LWSRA, you know, come in and see us. We do programs. So we're trying to figure out if we want to do a QR code video or some literature, trying to figure that out right now to kind of get people to do that. But that is on our list of things that we want to do. So
we should get new people in. And also we have our marketing PR person doing intakes, which is nice. So this is something that I wanted to do since I've been here, and I tried to do them when I was in different roles. But everybody who is new coming in, no matter the age, will actually meet with Nadine. She'll sit down with them and she'll tell them all about LWSRA and kind of find their niche, so people feel welcomed. And then she can also follow up with them too if we don't see them register after the first, you know, initial meeting with them. So I know that she met with like 12 families and 10 of them already signed up for programs. So I feel like that's also a great way to get people in the door and provide a face, you know, for our programs. Facility foreman report. Not too much going on currently, a side project. So you see it's black and it looks pretty sharp out there. Hopefully getting our fish in there soon. Parking lot, he's working to convert the parking lot islands over to grass. That also has been in progress, so that will be really nice. We don't have to keep buying mulch for those areas if we just have them grass. And then the shed will go up actually on Thursday, the 22nd. So that's really exciting. I know John is pumped for that. Support services, we are working on the final steps for our fall brochure. It's planned to open on Saturday, August 7th. I know Tom has been working on this new website. He is hoping fingers that it'll go up this weekend. That's when he wants to actually transfer everything over. So that will be really awesome. They look even employee applications and everything on our website. So it's going to take us to the next level, I feel. Freedom of information. You see the couple of requests that we have, and we are up to date under all of that. For my report, we are currently hiring. I know it's hard for everybody right now. We have usually we're getting a bunch of applications in by now, but I think that is looking for a job or even volunteer work, you know, send them my way and we'll get them in. Inclusion, we also are seeing a pretty high number of inclusion requests, and we're starting to get those for fall as well. So we'll be working to make sure those are filled. I've been working with the foundation with Nadine for the golf outing, and then also we have the Village of Frankfurt. who is gonna come in and help us with our end of the summer batch, like our end of the summer camp day, which is awesome. They are providing some financial assistance so we can have some pretty cool things here. They're also going to be working with our day program and providing trips. There's a couple during the fall, I think it's 3 or 4, that they'll be providing food and the entertainment for those days. So the Village of Frankfurt, they're doing good work, and they're really connecting with us. So that's exciting. I know in the future, they also want to do like a daddy or a mommy and me for some kind of daddy-daughter dance or mother-son. I keep telling them we have a lot of male participants compared to female, so it might be better to do mother-son. And that's something they would want to put on with us as well. So I think that's a great foundation that we're building. And then we're also going to be doing stuff with the Navarro Farm. We're going to have one special event a month over at the farm that we're kind of co-opting with them. We're up and running, and I think with our that we have, there'll be some really great events going on over there.
And I don't know if you know what Navarro Farm is or heard of it, but it's a new, one of our participants' dad opened up a farm for kids with special needs. So it's right off of so LaGrange, right where our old building was before the viaduct, and you make a left, and then it's right up in there where that storage area is. So it's beautiful. He's doing a great job. Got a lot of energy. We just want to make sure that we are part of the process.
In regards to staffing training, we had our last 2 CPR trainings the beginning of June. So 95% of our full-time and our part-time staff are now certified, so that's exciting. Our new rec specialist started 6/7. Started. He got on that last month. Transportation, we're back up and running with the buses. We're at 5,500 miles this past month. With that though, there's some maintenance that we're having to do to some of them. So bus 5 and 6 had gone through their yearly lift inspections. There were some issues with bus 5 with the lift, but it's now been fixed. Bus 3 was at Rendell's. It was a dead battery, actually treated the batteries, but the batteries are like underneath the stairs on the buses, so they had to take the stairs out and they had to replace the batteries. I know, like horrible. Like you can't even jump the thing because you can't find the batteries. So they replaced the batteries. It also had an air conditioning issue, so they fixed that as well. They replaced there's a faulty wire on the connection, so they repaired that, and I was good with that one. The Explorer was in for an oil change, and it also went back in for air conditioning issue as well, and rear brakes. It had rear brakes. Oh, and the O2 sensor went off when y'all were down in Kansas City. So an oil change, O2 sensor replaced, rear brakes, which is rear brake and rotors, and air conditioning issue with that vehicle as well. But knock on wood, we're up and running again with most of the vehicles, and of course bus 1 is still off the service. But that's, we just need that battery. Going on to Juanita's report.
Hey, Tim.
Why is it 1 hour?
It has a dead battery. It's had a dead battery for 2 years.
We haven't done anything with it. We're trying to determine what we want to do with it.
Okay.
If we
It's
want
the
to,
oldest.
yeah. Jake came and looked at it one day.
Yeah, Bob actually is still looking at it.
Okay.
right now, so.
If anybody wants it, let me know. Except for grabs.
Yeah, we were using it for camp and stuff that last maybe 3 years or 4 years. That was all we were using it for. So it's just, so Juanita's report, Virtual Titans has been going well. It's a 7-week program in the beginning. We took a break off, and now we're starting another sessions this week for virtual, which has been really popular as well. Snacky Chat's going well. They have six or seven people in that event. I have a couple that have been doing it from like their vacation, which is kind of neat. They'll be on the road, you know, swing by and get a Cobb salad and put it together with us, and that's kind of neat to see them do that. In Snacky Chat virtual. Day trippers have been very common. 16 Mondays they're going on trips for day programming. And we started another 6-week session this week. And then the adult day programming has been going well on Wednesdays and Thursday. And we're looking forward to opening up more people in the fall. Special Olympics, Krista's report. There's no new updates really with Special Olympics. Same plans for the state tournaments. They're going to do some individual tournaments as opposed to like team tournaments. But we're hoping by basketball will be back to team sports. We got a couple people that are going to be involved. Softball involved. Athletes and bocce, rotating through drills and skills. They're enjoying that. Tennis, we have 7 participants in tennis right now. The group's working with Cindy from the Lincoln area tennis. Softball, our team's been doing very well. We actually have 16 athletes in softball. They just had a tournament this past week. And they will be competing in Special Olympics in the area meet. So the regional meet, they're doing the regional meet, which is nice. Looking forward to that. One day. Basketball, 6 are divided in previous and Sundays over here, once or twice a month. Enjoying that. Our track and field program too. We're working, our intern is actually working on doing her big project is hoping to be a track meet. So for Max report for fitness, all of our virtual fitness programs are going well. Our wake up warm up on Mondays. I think the group is really enjoying those virtual workouts. We do moving with Mac on Tuesdays, Fox Hit, which is just like a strength and conditioning program Wednesdays and Fridays. So we have about 5 or 6 enjoying those programs. It's still pretty strong. I've been leading Fox Hit the last couple weeks and I have a bum knee, so I'm just telling them what to do. So it's really good. You know, okay, I don't do jumping jacks. Now time you. Usually I don't, but haven't been able to do it. Old age did it, so I did it. So Thunderbolt in person is going well. We started that program back up in June. There's there'll be a 10-week session with 7 bowlers. Summer session Laraway Bowl started up as well in May, and again 16 happy bowlers are back in the Laraway lanes. Strength and conditioning program, we're running that here out on our softball field or inside if it's too hot. Same thing, it's an in-person workout, so they're enjoying multiple workouts. They're 2 days. Wheelchair basketball, we are doing some mini varsity and adult practices on Thursdays. That started back up again, and they're just working on skills and techniques and having fun. Wheelchair softball, I'm sure Pete talked a little bit about it. They're here every Saturday, pretty much practicing, and they've been going to a couple tournaments. So I think they're definitely glad to be back on the road in Kansas City. They've gone to Nebraska. They have a tournament in Chicago this weekend, and the Florida Nationals, and our home tournament. And then we also hosted a wheelchair softball clinic on June 19th. I'm going to do another one in about a month. So we had a couple new little guys come out and get in chairs and do some skills, which is really cool to see. On to Brooke's report. Her first day was the 7th. It was the first day of camp. It was the first day, so we said, here you go. Super swim. And she did well. She's learning on the job, which is always, I think, hard, but a good way to learn. She also charged a special Olympic night on June 4th. They had 9 participants in person. Going well. We hosted on the 11th of June. They went to the hibachi grill with about like 4 or 5 participants went for hibachi. And then they did game night on June 18th, and they had Portillo's, Italian beef sandwiches, which I'm sure was it, and chicken fingers. We also attended South Suburban, hosted a virtual bingo as part of the co-op. dances and events, so we attended that with South Suburban Group. We meet over at Hollywood Casino and did some gambling. I think a few of them won some money, which is good. Give it right back to Lincoln Way. Hopefully. And then, yeah, camp's going well. We got a little bitty camps that's growing every week. They're really cute. Really fun to have around. And consistent in their teen camper is actually out today. And that's a really good group as well. So camp's been going very well. We've had our ups and downs like anything else camp, but we'll get through it. We have one more week left.
Next week.
This week and then one more week, and then time flies when you're having fun. So, any other questions or
I
anything?
think one thing that that we did do that we did mention in there is we went to the Forge, and I don't know if you guys have done any events there. Zip lining, ropes in Lamont, high ropes course, fully accessible. I mean, not the terrain, but they will get people in chairs, anybody up to do zip line. It's just a really good place to go visit. So it's the Forge. It's not very cheap, but we made it work. But it was, I think it would be good for any park district to check that out, the Forge.
They had their 1 year anniversary was Saturday.
Yeah.
So I thought my house is going up because they have fireworks. And I realized it's the Forge is
Yeah.
1 year anniversary.
Yeah, and the owner,
This past weekend.
Yeah, Saturday.
the owner, his daughter has a significant physical disability, so he is all in making the place accessible for people with disabilities to have experience. So one of the guy, Owen, you'll see him at the park, but he is, if Owen can do it, anybody can do it. And that's why I want him to go, because I mean, he has no dexterity in his fingers. I mean, his shoulders are down. They got him up there. He doesn't have any core, and they got him up there, and he did it, and he loved it. So there's no excuses, because anybody can do it, you know? So that was very exciting for me to get him to go do it. Now you just got to get over the fear of getting up there and doing it.
It's high.
Yeah, it is very
It's
high.
very high.
It's very high, and you're going over water. So, but it is a really good experience. So if you have not been there on your own, they have walking trails, kayaking. They have a lot of amenities for you just to go and that you don't pay for. So you can just go around and check it out. They have a grill, they have a nice eating area, music. So it's just nice to just go and relax with your husband or wife or kids. And they have laser tag. I mean, they have a cycling place off-road. It's amazing what they have out there. So, yeah, so.
Dinner down there too, the concerts.
Yeah, you can also go with you or your significant other, and you can go.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. There
Did
you
we
are.
lose? Oh,
There you are.
there you are.
Can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me? Test, test.
Gina, I could hear you. I think that was Gina.
Correct, yes.
I get the talk. But I wanna wait a couple months.
Keith, I think it's your microphone.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, you're back.
You know, they had this grand,
Okay, sorry about that.
in the treetops are
Okay,
here,
we're still recording.
and
All right,
everything's up here.
let's end the report. Still, staff.
All right, anything for finance and personal,
Marie, you got anything? No?
facilities and planning, nothing there?
I'm
Annual,
sorry, I should take that off.
so this omit annual reorganization of the board.
Mhm.
Okay, so that can table, will be removed. Whole business resolution number 21-4, fund balance policy.
I am recommending that we table this to next meeting, after we, approve our new auditor.
Any opposition to tabling this?
No, but God, it really doesn't have anything to do with it.
I know, but the person that we'll be using to do the auditor is giving us, recommendations for the fund-based balance policy.
Okay, so we'll table item 9, whole business A. No executive session is needed, correct?
Not at this moment.
New business, auditor proposals and recommendation.
Okay, in your packet, you'll see the auditors that we received. We received one from O'Neill Gas Pro LLC in Mokina, and we received one from Lauterbach and Amon. My recommendation is to go with Lauterbach and Amon. They have a lot, their resume is a lot of park districts and SRAs. They are familiar with what we do, and they are significantly less money than the other one that came. As you can see, I sent it to all of the listed below, and most of them did not submit or chose not to submit. So
Do we know why?
I don't know why. I did not ask.
What did we pay signage?
They were 6,000, 65. I think in the third year was about 65. They started at, they honored the last auditor's contract. Annuities. And when we got when we got what it would be significantly higher than that. So, but they did not, we sent them the proposal well, and they did not say it would be either. So my recommendation is to use Lauterbach and Amon for our auditors for the next 2001 through 2023.
Well, and then we talked to, they do a lot of SRA. I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any other conversation or comments regarding this? Okay, we have a roll call, please.
Kirsten.
Yes.
Okay. Kelly.
Yes.
Greg Lewis.
Yes.
Audrey. Yes. Gina. Gina.
She must have.
Yeah, I just let her in 2 seconds ago, so maybe she's having internet issues.
Greg Vitale
Yes.
and Jake,
Yes.
motion passed.
All right.
I just let her
Item
in,
B, review of the executive meeting
There she
minutes
is.
from December, January, February,
She's back.
March, April, and May, and any previous withheld minutes.
There was no executive session minutes for December, January, February, March, April, and May. We do have two minutes that we need to be discussed if we're going to approve, declassify, or
And those are
dated from, one was dated from March 12th, 2007, and then from May 15th, 2008.
And what is your recommendation, Keith?
What, wait a minute, what? I'm gonna say February 12th of 07 and then. is that what you said?
That's what it said.
Okay.
February 12th, 2007, May 15th, 2018. And my recommendation to the board is to have them remain classified at this time. Because it's a matter of personnel. Both of them.
I'll make a motion to release the minutes. I don't agree.
Does anyone want to second Greg's motion to release those minutes?
Jay, could you speak up a little bit? I heard Keith, but I couldn't hear you. Are we motioning to hold or to release?
Greg Lewis motion to release the 2 minutes of our discussion. We're looking to see if there's a second. Can we have a motion to keep the 2 sessions of meeting minutes?
This is Gina Hassett. I'd make a motion to keep the executive meeting minutes sealed.
Gina, can you repeat that?
I'll make a motion to keep the executive meeting minutes sealed for the meeting minutes as presented.
So Gina made a motion. Can we have a second? To keep them sealed.
I'll second.
Any other comments?
We'll review in 6 months.
Okay, can we have a roll call, please?
Okay, Greg Lewis,
No.
Audrey,
Mary, did you call me? And I'm sorry, it's Gina. I can't hear anybody.
Can you hear us, Jay?
Can you guys hear us?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, it's recording for now. Yeah, they can hear us. Okay.
Okay, so just to revisit, we had a motion from Gina and a second from Audrey. We're doing roll call.
Okay. Audrey said yes. Greg said no. Gina? Gina, you're on mute if you can hear us.
Yes, yes, Gina.
Okay, Greg Vitale?
Yes.
He said yes, but now is it in a different audio?
This is.
Oh my God.
We can hear you.
Internet.
I don't know. It's in. Yeah, we're having issues. Who do we have, Gina?
John, is this a super majority? This just has to be a majority.
Just a majority.
So you guys can hear us, we just can't hear you.
We can hear you.
Can they raise their hand or they can put it in the chat?
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Yes.
We can't hear you guys. Oh, thumbs up from Mokina.
Greg says yes.
Greg said yes.
Yeah.
Kristen says yes.
Kristen says yes. Okay. Kelly?
Yes.
All right. And Jay?
Yes.
Okay, we do have a majority. I don't know what Gina said. Did she give a thumbs up or anything?
Gina said yes.
Gina said yes. Yes. Can you hear me, Mary?
She's saying, we can't hear you or see you, Gina, so we need a.
She said yes.
I'm a yes,
There
a
she
yes
is.
vote.
Thumbs up, okay. And motion passed.
Sorry, the ones that live before 2 years old.
Well, before we get out of here, let's get a motion to adjourn. No, I'm just kidding. Director's comments? Director's comments?
Yeah, no, I just once again, thank you guys for everything through this time, and we're gonna continue. As you can see, we have a lot of programs. Our next brochure is coming out. We have a lot of exciting things that are gonna happen. Some things are maybe a little different that we've never done before, but we're going to make sure that we put out the best product we can. And some things may work, some things may not work, but we are very flexible to coming back to the table and making a way to say yes for everybody. So that's been our goal. So hopefully we can just really continue to do that, and people understand that these times are really unprecedented, and we have to do these things to keep our programs going. So, so thank you guys for all your support, and hope to see you guys Thursday.
Awesome. Greg? Lewis?
No, the staff, just keep doing what you're doing. I think you're doing an outstanding job, and I think it's exciting that Keith gets to go around the country and speak about it. So it just kind of validates everything that's been hard fought for a long time. So just keep doing that. I hope everybody can make it Thursday. I mean, with the rain, although the rain really didn't show up at the end of the day, but we want a bunch of people out there with the green and orange and yellow clouds that were supposed to hit us. So it made more sense to wait until this week. Just that's a total effort from everybody's part. And we were on channel 32 on Monday night, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's exciting times.
I'm still just so excited to be here and a part of this organization and back in the park district world, and still trying to find my way around Peatone. I know it doesn't seem like it would be that hard, but you know, there's even in small towns, there's a lot going on. So just been super busy trying to figure things out and excited about what the future holds. So thank you very much. Sorry I was late. Bad delivery.
We're excited with working with you and our team and getting some programs out there. So whatever we could do to help, let us
Nadine
know.
was out yesterday,
Yeah.
so we're excited about working on some stuff, so.
Sweet.
Awesome, thank you. All good.
Exciting. Man, there's so much going on. So keep up the good work. You know, everything is back online and moving forward with the transportation and even a new website and programming. You guys just never miss a beat. So congratulations, keep up the good work. You're amazing and an inspiration to the rest of us. So thank you. And is it a 12-inch softball? I have to.
12-inch softball. Yeah, no, sorry, 16 inch.
16?
16 inch severe clincher.
Who plays 16 inch?
That's what we play in Chicago. 16 inch.
Two-hand net.
Brand-
Yes.
Brand new, underhand. I'll give you a ball so you can practice.
Oh, thank you. That's a good idea.
I think I might have fixed it. Kristen, can you say something?
Yes, I am really excited to come on Thursday and finally, no, you can't hear me.
Kristen, we're not able to hear you guys, so,
Right here.
Yeah,
Yes.
speak up a little bit.
Okay, I just wanted to tell you guys I'm really excited to meet you all in person on Thursday. I was looking forward to it last week, but very excited. No volume.
No, we got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay. But I'm excited to finally meet everybody in person and kind of see the facility and how everything works. You guys do amazing stuff, and I'm very much looking forward to getting to interact more and bringing some things down this way. I've had a lot of people reach out, so I'm excited to start working more hand in hand with you guys.
thank you. Greg Vitale.
Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, thanks. So I'm also looking forward to Thursday. I was on vacation, just returned, and I was going to miss it, so I was a little bit bummed. I know rain puts a damper on things, but it actually helped out my plans a little bit. So I am looking forward to being out there. Also looking forward to at least the first golf outing. I'm sure I'll see some of you there. I don't quite know my status for the second golf outing. But you may see me at both. At the very least, you'll probably see Mokina at both. And just excited for the fall. You have a lot of good programs. Glad to see that you're ramping up the staff. And just looking forward to what the fall brings. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Greg. Gina?
Everyone, sorry about all the technological issues. Looking forward to Thursday. I'll double what Greg Vitale said. I had a double event last week, so I'm going to see everybody Thursday. And again, likewise, glad to see all the programming returning and seeing how we can continue to bring everybody back, at least, you know, in some components. So thanks, you guys. See everyone Thursday.
Thanks, Gina. Yeah, it was really cool today, pulling into the parking lot and you see the buses out front and the activity in the parking lot. And I just want to say thanks for, again, the continued efforts of all the staff. And it's cool that you guys have taken every step possible to re-engage with these persons and their families to make sure that they're fulfilling their recreational life. And it's awesome. Can't say enough about it. So thank you. Thanks to New Lenox Park District for their efforts in the park and everything that's going to happen on Thursday. Looking forward to that as well. So yeah, thank you. That's all I got. Anyone else? Okay. We get a motion to adjourn.
Motion, Greg Vitale. No. Overruled.
Okay.
We have to do a roll call.
Yes, I know. Kelly. Yes. Greg Lewis.
Yes.
Audrey. Yes. Gina.
Yes.
Greg Vitale.
Yes.
Kristen.
Yes.
And Jay.
Yes.
At 10:35. Motion passed.
See everybody later.
See you all in person next time.
I don't even know how many recordings we're gonna have.